Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. You join me for another Christmas themed video, and today I want to talk about the things that are on my Christmas wish list. I thought this video might be useful for anyone who's still looking for gift ideas for minimalists and are not really sure about the sort of practical and useful items that a minimalist might be interested in for Christmas. Maybe there are a few things that don't actually feel like gifts, they're more just objects, but are they really that enjoyable? My list, I think, is pretty practical, and just so you're aware, in this list I've only included sort of physical items that could be given as gifts. I'm thinking more down the lines of those people that do want to have a physical gift to actually give to somebody. Also, if you're more of a minimal person yourself and you're still being asked the question, what do you want for Christmas, and you still have no idea and they are insisting on giving you a physical gift, maybe this will trigger some ideas for you. Who knows, but these are the items that are on my Christmas wish list this year. So the first one is some new baking trays. And I know it might not sound that exciting, but it is something I feel like I would really need. Now you might be thinking, isn't that sort of a purchase for the house rather than you as an individual? And to be honest, that doesn't really bother me. We need new baking trays. We bought our baking trays just before we moved into our house a year and a half ago. We had a lot of things to buy. It was our first house, so they weren't really the highest quality and they were quite cheap, and they're now not in the best condition. So I have asked for some more high quality baking trays for Christmas because it's an item that we need. It's a practical purchase and we'll get lots of use out of it. There's no reason why something practical for around the house can't be given as a Christmas gift. Along the same lines, still for household, is I would like some new living room cushions. I have mentioned it in a wish list video months ago that I would really like some new cushions for my living room. I don't particularly like the ones we have, but I was making do with what we had because there was no need for me to go out and buy some new ones just for the sake of it when what we had worked perfectly well. So cushions for our living room have been on my wish list near enough all year, and I thought maybe that would be one way I could bring those into my life, would be to ask for some for Christmas. And then the ones we already have we can then either repurpose or donate. The next item is pyjamas. Again, very practical, a nice gift idea. There's just something cozy about pyjamas. This is a need for me. I have not bought pyjamas in a very long time. I noticed that one of my favourite pairs have got holes in, and I'm not talking one hole, I'm talking there's holes in the top, there's holes in the bottoms. I've definitely got my wear out of them, so I don't feel guilty asking for a pair of pyjamas for Christmas because I think I am in need of a new pair. I've been thinking about my Christmas wish list since about September because I was really struggling for ideas when I did my first wish list video, which was quite a while ago now, and it did get me thinking about Christmas. I thought by doing a no buy I would have loads of ideas of the things I really wanted because I wasn't allowed to buy anything, and actually I feel like it did the opposite. It made me realise all the things that I probably would have bought but I didn't need to, and it made the list of things I actually wanted really shrink. So I've been thinking about this for a long time, and that's given me the opportunity to research into the brands I want to use when it comes to buying my pyjamas and sort of the style and the design I want. It's another area I want to keep fairly minimal in terms of the look and in terms of the practicality, so things like washing. One of the things that I always notice when you see like sets of pyjamas in stores is maybe the top will be black but the bottoms will be white, and I'm not thinking that's two different loads of laundry. I want to be able to wash these things at the same time. Strange how my mind works now, I know, but that's just one of the things I considered. So I was thinking from a practical point of view and a style point of view, and I've had plenty of time to look around for things that I would enjoy and get the use out of and make my life easier. And so pyjamas is one of the things on my wish list. It's one of the things I've been meaning to sort out and declutter for a very long time. I've not gotten around to it. So if I get some new pyjamas for Christmas, then hopefully I can have a sort out and clear out all the old ones with holes in. Next, and very similarly, is underwear. This is probably something I'll ask for from my husband because I feel it's kind of weird if you ask anyone else to buy you underwear. But this was something that I mentioned on my wishlist video ages ago again, and it's something I've still not done because, you know, I have underwear that is fine, it does the job, it's coping, but I would like some new ones. I would like some matching ones. It's been a long time since I had sets that matched, because either I got rid of the bottoms or I got rid of the top for whatever reason, and I would just like to go more basic. I've still got such a variety, a mixture of materials, colours, styles. I would like everything to be simple, basic, and that's it. Things that are easy to wash, where you don't have to worry about damaging them, and just things to make your life easier. So another practical purchase, underwear, is on my list. The next two items are more in the beauty and self-care department. They are both items that are non-essential, so by doing my no buy I really haven't felt the need to buy them, but I would really like to have them and try them out. The first is a body brush. I'm really keen to have a go at dry brushing, just to see if that works for me. And the other is a jade roller. I've seen loads of people using these, and every time I see them I think that is really cool. I would really like to give that a go, but as I said, these are just non-essential items, so I really couldn't justify just going out and buying them during my no buy. So Christmas has just given me a perfect opportunity, or a little bit of an excuse, to ask for them so I can give them a try. Then there are a couple of music albums I would like to download. I don't wish to get the CD, like the physical copy of them, so maybe just a voucher for somewhere where I can download those from would be great, because I've put off buying them for a very long time. When we were in lockdown I did buy 2 music albums. They are the only 2 I've bought this year. More music has been released and there are a couple of albums I would like to download, and so a voucher so I can download those would also be a great gift. And the last thing on my Christmas wish list is completely out there, not necessarily that practical, and to be honest it's not something I need. It's something I already know has been bought for me because I was out and about and I saw it and I really liked it, and I wasn't about to buy it for myself because of my no buy, the fact that it was not necessary at all, and so my mum bought it for me and she says she's going to give it to me for Christmas, and that was a copper watering can. Now I already have a plastic watering can that I water all my houseplants with, and it sits in my kitchen and it's a bit of an eyesore, to be perfectly honest, but it did the job, so I didn't want to go out and buy another one. So when I saw this gorgeous one I thought it'd look really cute, almost as a decorative item as well as a practical item, sat next to my aloe plant, and it would just sort of make it look a little bit sweeter, because to be honest even my aloe plant itself is becoming a bit of an eyesore. It used to be on our kitchen table but it is getting so big, it's basically taking over the kitchen. When I bought it it was tiny, and I made the mistake of sort of giving it sympathy when it filled out its pot, that I kept putting it in a bigger pot, and now it is just huge. It looks a bit terrifying, and now it's in this really big terracotta coloured plant pot, and I just thought this copper watering can beside it might just make it look a little bit more elegant. I love that plant, I'm not getting rid of it. I'm so proud of how big it is. It cost me like $2.99 and it is now huge, but it was a completely silly purchase. It will be somewhat practical because I can water the plants with it, but I did want it mainly for the look and the decorative feel of it, because I do have a watering can indoors that is perfectly practical, so it wasn't necessary, but I promise that is my one really daft item on my Christmas wish list this year. And that is everything. Those are the things that I'm asking for. I do feel like it's actually quite a long list considering how much I was struggling with ideas, but I really didn't want to put things on my list for the sake of it, just so people had something to buy for me. I know I'll probably also get little things like socks and chocolates and biscuits and those typical things people buy around Christmas, but if I do remember I will do a what I got for Christmas update, kind of like my birthday during my no buy video I did. If I remember, I imagine Christmas is going to be a very busy time, but we'll see if I get any of these items and I'll let you know how I feel about them. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Let me know in the comments, what are you asking for Christmas this year? If you are more minimal, have you struggled with that question? Do let me know. That's all from me for this week. I hope to see you in another video soon. In the meantime, take care. Bye.